You seek to go on through.
Anyone gives me something.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Focus your strength, Arisen! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Hold it!
Turn out your pockets! I'm taking a look. Do not be allowed.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking a look.
Give no quarter. I was not prepared for this.
Might have broken a bone or two. You dare!
That's it!
Surely I'm a... Who's there?
And I take the rest.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Impeccable!
It seems they bear us ill will. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Might have a look around.
You have my protection.
How dare you! I'm in fine metal. I shan't be bested by the likes of you.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
One can see well into the distance from here. I
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. It will be an honor to serve.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll...
Arisen! I knew you loved this world. I've a modest talent for spotting material that can be... Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to... Shall we discuss tactics now or later? There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable. But in time, we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long. Have a gander at my wares. You sh- Can't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
There's no spice as savory as eating outdoors.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
So, Vital has...
Who are you? What would you with me? You don't ask me. They were on us before I knew what was happening. Couldn't even guess. Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed the crags to the west of here that they all came out at once. I had a clear view of them from the back of the cart. That's all I know. I ran for my life. Only reason I'm still here. Thought I'd come back, see if aught was left. But just being here... You know what? I just remembered. There was a child travelling with it. They came all as one from the crags.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look? The coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the rest town. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hideout. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
First blood's always the sweetest.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight?
I'll have you!
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the Fiend's hideout.
Come, Master. There is not a moment to lose.
Ought we not to...
All's well, I trust.
Ah, there you are. You're the one who'll be aiding us en route. I believe their hideout lies somewhere nearby.
Pray. We're here, and none the worse for wear. I'd wager men ought to be found.
We ought to take a closer look. As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command. Of pawns. Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt during today's raid. We don't hurt children. That's the rule.
Sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? He says we don't hurt kids. So you...
Hold it! Who's this, then?
We've got an intruder. Oh.
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make.
You're going to regret that.
Let my magic grant me the mental loop. 'Tis hard. To find my footing in this darkness. It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution.
Let me get that.
Son of a...
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Come on! Don't drag this out!
You scared? You should be.
Should be.
Don't drag this out!
I will protect you. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Come on, put up a fight.
Battle is best avoided.
It is broken, and repairing it is beyond our ability. We've no choice but to take the long way around.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Very well. I shall return.
Am I going to...
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before thing. That's what Lenzo said to do. If we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. It'll keep us all safe. I'm sure they're already here. Run for it.
Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
I quite agree. I shan't allow any further harm to come. Look here. This path seems rather promising. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. We shall join you and aid your efforts however we can.
Give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout. If we capture their leader, the other bandits might be brought to heel.
Indeed, you are correct. Should be.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
Focus. Battle continues.
Splendid. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
You'll not get past me!
This should help.
Arrows would be a glad find if any among our number wielded a bow.
They are hardly a burden in our packs.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Assailants, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I will protect you.
You scared? You should be.
Should have set me sights lower.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Would that I now had force to draw steel. I must hold fast. Oh, gross. Dark. Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
I've a duty to attend to.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper. Come in, Lanzo! But, before I forget... here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. This isn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo.
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but I very much doubt the coral snakes will be used. We'll interrogate the lad and see what he knows. The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell.
'Twas painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
A cheerless outcome for all involved. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care.
Careful now.
That reminds me. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. Shall we do as that personage suggested, and make for the Rock Mouse's burrow? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? Well fought.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
You have my protection. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Get back here.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As
Where the archer's volleys! Their arrows beyond our line of sight. Careful now.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
the power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we can find a way to battle.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
That's it!
Might I interest you in my... humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I suppose we might as well gather what we...
No harm shall come to you.
Let me get that.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock. When combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this. Might I be of assistance?
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Halt, I say!
I cannot take another moment of this. I'm done for.
Whenever you rest, we all have our moments.
Lo, a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Might I be of assistance? It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
I shall not fail you.
I shan't let them harm you. Thank you, Arisen.
Come, I'll lead the way. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
This ain't my problem.
What business have you here? Does that make you... Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Pray, follow me. Here we are.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say? Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you... They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would... A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Arisen. I should have expected you may... I dare say, I've accomplished...
Pray, follow me.
You can count on me to fly to your aid. The time of our parting has come.
Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only...
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Always a pleasure.
A tad rowdy,
Shan't complain.
Over here, if you please.
Well met, sir. This tavern is open to travelers of all persuasions. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale. You're in a tavern, sir. Only polite thing to do is order something. Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
This tavern is open. Aye, even pawns. Isn't that something?
Well met, sir.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work. I will see to it that the law is...
Well met, sir.
Got any tales to liven up my day?
You may encounter failed soldiers and other scoundrels on the road. 'Tis the coral snakes you want to watch out for. Tell is, they've a hideout somewhere on the city's outskirts. And unlike monsters, they're cunning, and they always trap.
Well met, sir.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that's come to flow in Batal? I am referring, of course, to ambrosial liqueur. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a...
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those op-
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations. Wants to make a clean job of it, like.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
Would you mind coming over here?
They say Captain Ben...
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with truly remarkable behavior. 'Tis fit to peak. Thus, my task for you. The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research by a leap.
Follow me, if you would. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Just nodded off for a moment there.
Over here, if you please.
You looking for a fight?
Good day, sir. Laughter's needed, mud.
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
Need someone to talk to?
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that
You looking for a fight?
How does... Would that the gold would only rain down on my head.
Pray, follow me.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Outer Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
This way, Master.
How did I end up in this miserable place?
Boots laced, nails strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Follow me, if you would.
Looking for aught in particular?
Very well. I shall return. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for them. I return safe and... Now we... Shall we get some rest then?
All
to turn in for the night.
All my troubles clean away. Got something for me?
By and large, the people...
Pray be at ease. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let any... Amazing! Fancy a look at my wares?
Lots to do. Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment of bargain of acquittal. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening...
How might I be of service?
All this hustle and bustle.
Well met, sir.
Lots to do.
I'd be better
And
off.
precious little time.
Hail! The current empress may be young, but she's possessed of a devout... Her Majesty is wise too, and deeply compassionate. Oft pawns are hated as bringers of calamity. Yet, Her Majesty amended the law that punishes the use of slaves. Her tolerance and grace ne'er see...
If you don't mind, sir.
Hear this. Last week, I passed, and what did I find but the most gorgeous shards? Like drops of azure plucked from the sky. Then, as I boasted of my finds at the tavern, a man from the forbidden magic I threw out a price. Figured I'd see where we seems the shards of treasures that washed up from the sea floor on occasion. Ears open, I'll find a few...
Have you seen the Empress's dance? She performs it every day in this city. The event bears some grand title, though I've long forgotten it. Her Majesty's grace is a sight to behold, and the blessing she...
Tisn't easy doing what I do, I'll have you know.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that I am referring, of course, to what I wouldn't give for a...
My pieces are worth every coin, I assure...
If you don't mind, sir, I've my...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Well met, sir.
What was it I had planned for tomorrow?
I fear I've not useful to share.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here. Mayhap we'll have some fish for today's supper. Aye, 'tis dull.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Got some business with me, do you? Would you mind coming over here?
Speak to me another time.
Monsters and bandits are a plague.
Talent like this doesn't
Some other time, maybe.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can check. Well, got any findings to yeah. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
I'm dead on.
We have arrived.
I'm not interested.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't unless you were to offer him. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture, all elven fares, bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly Of course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste, but the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw.
So the blacksmith...
If you're still after a source of scale cinder for the elf, you'll have to... But bring him a bowl of Nutriab and he'd fain deal with anyone, I reckon. Aye, even... If you're still after us, but bring him a bowl of Nutriab and he'd...
Pray, follow me.
Don't bring trouble to...
Tis this way.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course.
Good day, sir.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Speak to me another time. I want...
You seem well.
What I can do for...
Got something for me?
Got no gold?
Well met.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service. Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Look at my wares.
We have come into possession of a dragon's gaze, an artifact capable of revealing the locations of Wakestone. Shards.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Got aught that wants a new colour?
I've lived in this city for half a year now, and I still cannot fathom the forbidden. Citizens are chased away the moment they approach. Oh, and those few who do frequent, the work they do is for the benefit of all Batal, or so they claim. I want...
You're not the sort to cavort with nomads, wanderers, call them. Many of us believe pawns are responsible for the calamity. They carry ill fortune where'er they go. Take it from me, 'tis best you don't.
I've been seeing an odd ox cart around the city of late. Once, I espied it around dawn and followed it. I got as far as the Palace Guardian's tower before a soldier stopped me. 'Twasn't the sort of cart built to carry goods. Nor was it one of the passenger carts you often see on the high road. Tell is it passes through that strange gate and makes for Volcanic Island. But what for?
I've no tidings to share, I think. Hear this. Last week, I passed along the altar, and what did I find but the most gorgeous shard? Then, as I boasted of my finds at the time, I threw out a price. Seems the shards are treasures that washed up.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
I've a pressing duty to which I must...
Oh, well... Met. Thank you for your patronage.
I trust aught's well, sir.
Got anything to... What's the point?
A trying time for merchants of any... Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Best keep back from this.
Ought you need of me?
Got anything to spare?
What brings you here?
Follow me, if you would.
supposed to do?
They say it isn't safe out, but I've fared all right.
Welcome, and well met. Do come again.
I've things to do.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare... try to take...
Many thanks.
A customer, then. That changes things.
I suppose these are go on, have a look. Look as long as you please. No easy answers here.
Looking for auto
Wait for the new equipment.
and quiet.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Good morrow, everyone.
Marriage isn't all it's chalked up to be.
I'll not indulge you in fruitless prattle.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you, then? Always a pleasure.
Pray, follow me.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
There's got to be something fun to do.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Well met.
I thank you for your patronage.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Interested in my wares? Leisure doing business.
If 'tis refined you want, go find some noble tart.
Any interesting tidings to share?
Follow me, if you would. We're here, Master.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark say... Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry, I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, which makes things rather difficult. Say, you appear, would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed. A beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid?
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
I could forget all my troubles.
This calls for a curative. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
You'll not witness such a performance elsewhere.
Welcome. Always a pleasure.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself. Wonder if there's any
Welcome.
work to be had.
What you need.
I long for the time. Just a short rest, then I'll be
I've no intention of swapping gossip.
This is private land. You've no business here. Be gone.